Life and death between the trigger and a bullet are meant only for the brave. Into this category falls the riflemen of the Sikh regiment, the most decorated regiment of the Indian Army. Not far from the Naxal-affected coal mines in Jharkhand is the regiment's training centre. It is here that hundreds of young boys, mostly from the Sikh community in rural Punjab, are trained, toughened and made into men of steel, the soldiers of the Indian Army. When a fresh recruit comes into the training centre here, he's not more than 19 years of age, hasn't seen much of the world outside his family or his village, and the rigorous training here gives him that physical strength and endurance levels required for a soldier.
साथियों, इतिहास इस बात का गवाह है कि जब भी दुश्मन ने हमारे देश की तरफ बुरी आंख उठाने की कोशिश की है, तो हमारी रेजिमेंट ने उनको मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया है.
The boys are selected from a recruitment rally in their hometowns, followed by a physical fitness test, aptitude and medical tests.
When he reaches the railway station, he's received there and he comes in his village clothes with 99% of them clean cut, no beards. And when they come here, they transform themselves by way of training, by way of imbibing and watching their instructors, their other senior officers. And during the 9 months training, we see a real transformation from the weak, gaggling looking boy to a young, handsome Sardar wearing a turban and sporting a lovely beard and moustache.
And the 9 months at the training centre are not for the faint-hearted. The day begins at 3 a.m. A prayer call involving Guru Gobind Singh prepares the boys for a long and tough day. The first 4 months are spent in making the recruits physically and mentally strong. Every bone and muscle is exercised. The scrawny village boys are taught the art of how to march like a soldier, how to walk right, and how to salute like a soldier. आपका नाम?
मेरा नाम बलजीत सिंह.
रामपुर के बलजीत सिंह और यहाँ के सिख रेजिमेंट के बलजीत सिंह में क्या डिफरेंस है?
मैं जब सिविल में था तो मुझे वहाँ पे जैसे मैं वहाँ पे रहता था तो अपनी मनमर्जी करता था, लेकिन जब मैं इंडियन आर्मी मैंने ज्वाइन की, इंडियन आर्मी में मैंने आके यहाँ पे रहना सहना, यहाँ पे सुबह जल्दी उठना, फिर पीटी को जाना और खाना पीना और अपने सीनियर्स और जूनियर्स की इज्जत करना, ये सब कुछ सीखा मैंने और अपनी ट्रेनिंग करनी सीखी मैंने. तो मैंने बहुत डिफरेंट हासिल किया है कि जो मैं एक सिविल में रहकर नहीं कर सकता था. यहाँ पर मैंने अपना टाइम वेस्टेज की भी बचत की है. सिविल में मैं टाइम बहुत ख़राब करता, लेकिन आर्मी में आके मैंने अपने टाइम को सेव करना सीख लिया है.
15 वीक में आपको मतलब कैसा है रहा? टफ तो होगा यहीं पे.
जी, मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस ये है कि जैसे मैंने चाहा था कि मैं आर्मी में जाऊंगा, वैसे मैंने आके यहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग किया. लगभग जो भी मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस था, जैसे कि सिविल लाइफ को एक आर्मी लाइफ में डालने में थोड़ी तो दिक्कत आती है, लेकिन जैसे जैसे टाइम बीतता गया मैं अपने आप को इसमें अपने कन्वर्ट कर ही लिया मैंने अपने आप को.
घर के बारे में कि सबसे ज़्यादा क्या मिस करते हैं?
फैमिली को तो मिस करते ही हैं, बट जो अभी आगे हैं इसमें तो यही दूसरी फैमिली तो यही है हमारी.
From the 5th month begins the advanced, more intense military training. This includes learning to deal with an ambush and also battle preparedness. The life of a soldier is fraught with risks, and so is the intense training that often demands a leap of faith.
This is not real war. What you see behind me is something called battle inoculation, where as part of the training, a war-like scenario is created and these young recruits are made to crawl under fire. All this in order to capture the enemy position.
There's also an emphasis on soft skills and gentlemanly behavior.
कुछ तो कुछ नया सीखने को मिलता है। एक सिविल लाइफ से निकल के फ़ौज में आके काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला जो हमें बाहर नहीं मिलता था। यहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स का भी काफ़ी हमें बेनिफिट मिलता है खेलने के लिए। यहाँ से आगे निकल चुके हैं हम। काफ़ी लड़के हमारे जो इंडिया के हमें वगैरह खेलते हैं जो हमें सिविल से नहीं मिलता था, क्योंकि घर में कुछ ऐसी प्रॉब्लम होती हैं जिससे हम नहीं जा सकते हैं। उसकी वजह से हमें फ़ौज में भी काफ़ी बेनिफिट मिलता है यहाँ से।
यहाँ पे हमें मेडिकल फैसिलिटी मिलती है, हमें फैमिली फैसिलिटी मिलती है और हमें कैंटीन फैसिलिटी भी मिलती है।
The Sikh military machine was formed during the time of Maharaja Ranjit Singh of Punjab in the mid-19th century. Through the ages, the soldiers of the Sikh regiment have fought in both the world wars as part of the British Army, including the Burma campaign during the Second World War and the Battle of Hai in the Middle East during the First World War. They were also involved in the defense of Tawang in 1962 during the Indo-China War.
This regiment has deep-rooted or ingrained martial race component in them. They are the true warriors who have inherited the famous Sant Sipahi concept which were preached by our gurus.
What sets apart the Sikh regiment from others is that it is the highest decorated regiment of not just the Indian Army but also of the Commonwealth. The soldiers and officers of this regiment have won nearly 3,200 awards before and after independence.
Sikh warriors have always had the reputation of being fierce and always battle ready. And that perhaps explains the reason why 95% of the Sikh regiment here is comprised of young men from the Sikh community.
Over the decades, technology and development have made the potential recruits more vulnerable. The drug problem in Punjab has cast a shadow on the youth in the region. The Indian Army in 2015 introduced dope tests in the recruitment rallies in the state.
The Punjabiyat culture, or what I said, the martial race thing. The boys traditionally opt to join the forces as their first career because it provides them a very stable platform for the professional grooming, and also it takes away the youths away from the ills which are Punjab is plagued with, which is the drug abuse and other things.
At the end of the day, for these recruits, it is as much about the pride of donning the uniform and the obvious admiration it evokes, and if and when they go into battle, they do so with the battle hymn on their lips. With camera person Shawez Ahmed in Ramgarh in Jharkhand, Shylaja Varma, WION.